Hello, my name is DG, and I am here with 30 eSports. We're going to do a little bit of a macro rundown. Going to be the first one of us, or of ours, so yeah, just bear with me here. I'm not the greatest editor in the world or anything like that, so yeah, let's just jump right into it. This is the BattleVex versus PRB set. We are going to be looking at a Scion play down bot and a general overall like team compositional difference. The team comp coming from BattleVex is Cho'Gath, Nunu, Ori, Zaya, and Braum. And then the side of PRB has Scion, Elise, Vigar, Ezreal, and Karma. First initial thing that we're going to be looking at when we see this comp is Vex really doesn't have a way to get into PRB here. They lack engage heavily, um, just based on the team comp of PRB. Vigar, Ezreal, Karma, and Elise can all just get away from pretty much anything they want that BattleVex wants to throw at them. They have no like go button. Their go button is a Cho'Gath running at you and a Nunu follow up with a Braum. The BattleVex team wants PRB to come to them, and PRB doesn't want to. So they should just be winning straight out of compositional state. Um, and if you can see here, the Scion is actually in the bot lane. I know it's hard to see due to the stream here, but he is in the bot lane by himself right now, and he's going to be pushing down with his ZZ Rot that he. Oh, that was a good circle that he has. So he's going to be pushing down to that tower while they have mid priority as well. So let's just play through and see they're just getting some poke down. Doing exactly what they should be doing, letting that Scion push by himself. And as he keeps getting closer to the tower, they're keeping their pressure up here. No one's really getting poked low. That the Cho'Gath did get poked kind of low, and Voldor is relatively low as well. Now, get to this turret. They do a really good job at not really overextending for it. And Sion's just sitting down here by him lonesome, knowing that he can keep pushing because I know where everybody is on the map right here. So he's just pushing with his ZZ Rot. He's going to get this turret. And PRB is doing a really good job at just staying safe in the mid lane here. They use the Vigar wall, trapped Ori, and they end up getting both towers out of this, with Belvex not really being able to do anything about it. So essentially, what I kind of want to look at there, I'll just go back. The really Sion should be doing this most of the game. He's just sitting in that sideline. If he's going to go for the ZZ Rot, you know he's just going to be split pushing and not really there for team fights, whereas if you went for like a Stone Plate or something along those lines. I know green, but just looking at the items, you really wouldn't think that either team's ahead because they're not. It's literally just a compositional and a map state that they're ahead. They don't even have dragons. So really, you should be looking at this and thinking that Battle of X would be ahead. They just have no way to pressure it. So that was a really good job from PRB to realize that and call Sion down to the bot. And I'd like to see teams start realizing this about comps and looking at yours and the others and kind of pressuring the, the viability of the comp of the other team as opposed to yours. So it's a pretty short one, but just something that thought be kind of decent to look at real there. Really good job from the side of PRB. All right. So next one, we are going to be looking at the Scum Gang versus Cyanic set. Really good set overall. Cyanic had such a big lead this game. Spoiler alert, I guess, but a couple days passed anyway. So Scum Gang did end up winning this, even though they were down 14-0. Right now, you can see that Cho'Gath's pushing top. They have bot wave pushed in and mid lane. Should be priority for them, being that Yasuo is sitting there. And we can see that they're all grouped up right here, the main three of them. So they really should be able to push in this mid, pressure that turret, and keep pushing in top. Jax does have his Triforce now, so he is strong, but the global gold difference is pretty big with the towers. So, um, yeah, I will let this play through, and we will see what we can get here. So we're going to be looking at Jarvan here with the Rift Herald. And you see that he's still got a good amount of time left when he calls that in. I mean, he had still a quarter of the time left on it. Um, and Ari is sitting right here with the backup of Homie, with the for support. There is realistically no way that you're going to be able to get into this tower without something just terribly wrong happening for Scum Gang. So dropping the Rift Herald here is like super questionable, and I'd really like to see teams start understanding how to use Rift Herald. Jarvan easily could have just as opposed to going here, he literally just could have walked up top, put it with the Cho'Gath, and Cho'Gath can walk that in. Or if you don't want to do that, you don't want to take that much time, that's fine, understandable. Have your team set up a line here. You are 14-0. You are, what is it? 6, 7,000, 8,000 almost gold ahead. So you should really be able to do what you want. You have such a heavy engage comp here to really just rush into that other team and just destroy them when you are this far ahead. So I really would have liked to see them be a little bit more aggressive with this. But as you can see, they dropped the Rift Herald and they literally just leave. Like they don't protect it. They don't do anything. I mean, it's going to get a charge off, grant you, but like there's nothing here. There's the tower doesn't fall, nothing happens. Whereas opposed if you would have walked it up, you could at least gotten it to do a couple more attacks or something. I don't think you can see the timer on it, but Drake does still have some time left on it to spawn even. So it's not like they're even doing that just to secure a dragon. Um, really, like I said, 20 times by now, walk the Rift Herald up if you're going to drop it and you're in a lead. Have Yasuo drop Windwall, or you can't just clear the entire wave and just walk it up. Either take that tower and tell them you're going to fight us or you're going to blow every single one of your ults, and then we just get a free Drake after it, and we, got a tower possibly. Or again, throw it top with the Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath should be fine in that lane to escort it, and that's all he's needing it to do. Now, grant you, a fight could have broke out because Spooter does have TP, and so does Color. So they definitely could have had a fight out of that if they decide to throw that top and go bot, but that would force the TP out of Spooter with the Rift Herald just sitting up top. Or Spooter doesn't TP and they just get a free Drake anyway. So that I would have liked to see a little bit more of that happening from here. I will let this play out so you can kind of see what happens and really what they can all get from this here. They didn't protect the eye there. So grant you that turret is low now. They had enough time to get vision and everything, and they had that set up relatively before. For this Drake, they do pick it up pretty freely, but committing a Rift Herald there for what should be a free Drake at this lead anyway is a little questionable. Team like Cyanic and Scum, both at the top right now. Scum Gang in solo first place after this set. I would I'd like to see both those teams, more so on the Cyanic side, being that this was their play, start really focusing on how to use their Rift Herald properly. So, yeah, that is that one. And then the last one that we're going to have today is going to be the Battle of X versus Cyanic. I know we've went over both these teams already once, and they've been here, but yeah, these are the plays that I was suggested, and I thought they were pretty decent. So, what we are going to be looking at here is going to be a TP play from Color Me Anointed. Little backstory about the game here, I guess. As you can see, pretty even in gold. Still early enough in the game where nothing crazy has really happened that much. Vladimir Shuri's ahead. Jarvan's ahead too, but then bot lane's behind for the side of Cyanic. So, relatively even if you're going across the whole map. Excuse me. And yeah, so essentially what's going to happen here is there's going to be a fight to break out bot lane. And Vladimir has to make the decision, do I TP or do I not TP to this fight down bot that's going to break out? I'll just start letting it play through so you can kind of see. This one I'm going to get a little more in-depth into because I've seen a couple TP plays now, they're a little rough. Just standard fighting going on. No one really winning yet. Really good ult by Jarvan there. Trading 1-for-1. And yeah. So that's, in theory, that's the fight, right? No TP from either top laner. No need. Sure would have helped, yeah, but where Vladimir was positioned into Sion's turret, Sion can easily stop it. And then he can just TP if he wants. So I'm really happy that Vlad did not TP in the face of Sion. That's definitely good. Also should be communicated that they're going to be going for a dive there, so Vladimir should be backing off way beforehand anyway, so that he can get to a safe spot, as opposed to being pushed up into the tower where he was right around here. Sion was down here at his turret. Push this wave in and back off to try, because you have lane prio, so you're more than fine to do that. Sion should never come up that far, and if he does, you know he's coming. So you can just turn on him and get him low. And he misses a whole bunch of XP and farm. When you're doing that, you can TP down and then you have a 5-man bot play. Yeah, 5 versus 3 at the time because Lissandra still had yet to TP, so at that time, by the time you finish TP, a 4v5. But that's still beneficial for you in every single way. So I would have liked to see that. Get rid of these drawings real quick. And we will start this. Okay, so you see him TP onto the Jarvan flag there. After the fight's pretty much just done. Then he just backs. So he literally TP'd to here, walked here. That was his play. I'm not trying to sound like I'm ragging on, anyone or anything, but like, I'm just trying to help and, show people what's going on here from a third point of view. If you're going to get this teleport, it's fine because realistically, you probably have a lead right now because you have 4 bot, right? Every single person that's alive on your team is bot lane. Still have a Vladimir with ult. And the only ult left is Lissandra's. So she probably ults, one person gets a kill, sure. But everybody else either leaves or dies. And you get bot turret. If you're going to commit this, stay here. Stay in this whole area, every single one of you. Stay here. Go have Lucian grab this wave so he can get a little bit of life steal with his bilge water. And push that wave in down bot, and you get first turret of the game while turret plating is still up. That is a huge swing of gold. Sion's going to be able to push this wave in because you have no TP left, being that Vladimir's the only one running it. So he's going to get plates on this no matter what. That's just a given. Being that you committed TP and Sion did not, he is going to have that. So you have to be willing to trade. This league is all about trading in what you would hope to be your favor. If you can, if not at least at minimum going even. So if you're going to do that, then I mean you have to try to get gold out of this TP, or else you just waste it. We watch through here. Lissandra tries to go for a cheeky play onto Lucian, gets out, no harm, no foul. On that, she does, use her flash, whatever, and then it literally resets. I'm not exactly sure why Cyanic decided to reset there. Because being that everyone on the side of BattleVex was low. They really should have been pushing and trying to get some extra gold out of it. Even if Vlad did back, that's fine. Everybody on the other team was still low enough where they couldn't realistically do anything. So to push that in and keep going, and like I said, Sion does get turret plating here. He gets 2 turret plates. And so yeah, essentially that whole fight went even down bot and realistically inside of BattleVex. Because of the extra gold they got from the turret plating. So yeah, that I hope that was a bit of a help. I'm going to try to be doing these every week. Nothing real long. There's a thing in the Discord for it. If you know of a play or remember a play that you saw or you were a part in or something, throw it in there. I'd like to try to get some good plays too, some good macro plays, more so. I'm sure there was plenty this week. I just was not. I just wasn't made or informed of any. So yeah, thank you for stopping. Again, I'm DG with 3-0, and thank you for stopping by. Have a good rest of your guys' week, and we will see you Saturday.